Lose, LOSE, look and observe society's endorsements. 100 steps of empowerment. Almost lost my mind 100 times. Self-inflicted wounds, I had to prepare my mind. I looked and saw a man starving through it all, and I said, why try when I'd rather die? Put forth effort to move forward. I didn't even have a why. He said to me, just lose and don't even try. Have faith, for salvation will have its day. Redemption is found in my grace. The Jesus sacrifice will cleanse sin, erase, and pass iniquities once defined in my face. So stop and listen to my tale. How the larger I got, the harder I failed. How pride once filled my lungs like air. How humility taught me how to repair. Each chapter began like a storm inside. Mountains I wasn't ready to climb. Prayers whispered to the wind of time. One thing at a time became my creed. Hearing God's voice was all I need. Faith taught me that failure seed can bloom into wisdom if water in need. Each chapter a mirror, each reflection clear. From war rooms to prayer to daily spare. God reminded me, yeah, I'm still there. When was the spark? Learn what matters now. Lose became the fire. Faith and logic bowed. 100 times I tried to fail and I lost my mind. 100 steps of faith redesigned. From pride to patience, from rage to restraint. Learn that sin doesn't look like wet paint. It's written in actions, words, and fears. Justice delay, unrepented tears. I stood in courtrooms of my own soul, where God's logos and grace made me judgment whole. I saw how fear becomes politics, how greed disguises itself as hidden tricks. But wisdom whispers softly, observe, don't react. Speak the truth, even when attacked. From speech to courage, failure collided. When the truth tells cost, you're prided. And yet every loss was sanctified, for justice breathed where ego dies. I found peace in suffering, safety, strength, and scars made. Hope beneath emotional bars, from veterans' pain to societal strain, persecution to personal gain. Each of 100 steps demanded resolve, each problem revealing a virtue to solve. I learned courage against Chinese stare, a silence that proves who's really there. I learned fear is a fire, but tempted with faith, it burns higher. The justice without mercy is blind, and courage without humility is unkind. 100 times I tried to and failed. I have lost my mind. 100, but every time refined. Lose the ego, lose the shame, gain the spirit, call his name. Lose the grip on worldly pride, find the peace that lives inside. Wisdom was my lens when confusion reigns. Courage was my breath when endurance wanes. Justice the compass that measures my heart. Temperance the restraint that sets me apart. 4 pillars under one sky. Each failure teaches me to try. Balance between reasons and grace. Between tears on earth and heaven's embrace. And through the world says win or die. The spirit whispers live and comply. For temperance is in silent. It's focused and refined. It's mastering self so your soul aligns. I have lost friends, lost favor and name, but I gained meaning in every flame. 100 failures, baptized in tears, a century of lessons across the years. Racial injustice, greed and despair, each one a mirror that forced me to care. For the oppressed, the poor and weary, the small, God's justice caused to lift them all. And when my own sin rose to condemn, Christ stepped forward and silenced them. And he said, you are clay, not condemned. I will break you, then shape you, and rebuild you again. 100 times I tried and failed. I lost my mind. 100. Grace woke the line. Lose your anger, lose your greed, lose your envy, and sow new seeds. For in losing, I found what's true. The Spirit of God moves through you. Now I stand where failure blooms, and I see the losses made room. Room for logos, for the divine reform. Room for humility, weather to storm. And draws caused from beyond the hill, where love is patient, strong, and still. Divine relationships and agape worth. Heaven's echo, reborn on earth. Wind taught me vision, blues taught me soul. Draw teach me love, and make me whole. So if evil be said of thee, and if it be true, correct yourself. If it be a lie, laugh at it, for truth endures beyond judgment shelf. 100 steps of discipline and pain, 100 chances to rise again. I am not what I lost, I am what remains, for the man who loses finds his ways. A humble heart will see God's day through 100 failures. I learned to begin, for to lose is how we win.